Bruce Lee trained his jab relentlessly. He took inspiration from fencing, yes, sword fighting, where the lead hand is used like a blade, fast, straight, and direct. He studied Muhammad Ali, the way Ali moved and jabbed with flair and speed. But then Bruce went further. He asked, what if I make it even faster? What if I eliminate all unnecessary motion? What if I train it to be so sharp that the opponent can't even see it coming? That's how he built his legendary jab, a technique so clean, it could pierce a fighter's guard like a laser. Explosive speed without telegraphing. One of the most frightening things about Bruce Lee's jab was that it was virtually untelegraphed. Most fighters give away hints before they strike. Their shoulder dips, their weight shifts, their stance adjusts ever so slightly. But not Bruce. His jab came from nowhere, like a snake striking without warning. He trained this by focusing on economy of motion, a core principle of his Jeet Kune Do philosophy. Instead of pulling the arm back before the strike, Bruce trained to punch directly from the ready position, shaving off milliseconds that made all the difference. His muscles were conditioned to explode from a relaxed state, making the jab not only faster but also harder to anticipate. He could throw it from any angle, whether still or while moving, and it would land before you even reacted. He combined this with incredible hand speed and eye coordination. He didn't rely on power, he relied on placement, timing, and surprise. That's why even fighters with strong defense and fast reflexes were stunned. They'd blink, and the punch had already landed. The lead hand advantage and the strong side-forward stance. Traditional boxers and martial artists usually place their strong hand at the rear, so the rear punch carries knockout power. Bruce Lee did the opposite. He placed his strong side forward, meaning his dominant hand was the lead jab hand. Why? Because he believed in using your best tool first, especially when it comes to speed and precision. This is a concept taken from fencing, where the sword is held in the front hand, and every movement is built around that. Bruce applied it to unarmed combat. His strong side forward stance made his jab even more dangerous. It wasn't a soft tap like most jabs, it was a full power strike with perfect accuracy. He could use it to intercept, to stun, to fake, and to follow up with devastating combos. That stance made his jab both a weapon and a defense system. And because his jab was thrown with the dominant hand, it had more snap, control, and reliability. He could throw it 100 times with little fatigue, and each one would be sharp, straight, and brutal. His philosophy was clear: why save your strongest weapon for later when you can use it to dominate right from the start? Timing and rhythm, Bruce Lee's secret ingredient. Speed alone doesn't make a jab dangerous. It's the timing and the ability to disrupt rhythm that makes it lethal. Br.